So Accenture started off as an IT consulting company. It is grown into an outsourcing company and a few other divisions. It's a very large company, over 250,000 employees, over $27 billion in revenue. We operate in over 80 countries, so very diverse globally, and it has a very large presence in many of the Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies. Historically, we had been a Microsoft shop, so we had a lot of SharePoint, .NET, SQL type applications. More recently, we've been expanding our internal applications to we have instances of Chatter, we have instances of Yammer, we use NewsGator a little bit on top of SharePoint, but most of our custom applications are still in that kind of .NET, SQL kind of realm. So definitely from a video perspective, we want to integrate video into most of our line of business applications. That would definitely include our SharePoint like team sites, all of our collaboration applications, so in our .NET, into Yammer, into Chatter, into the streams, into NewsGator. That's definitely on our roadmap to do. Yeah, I think a CorporateTube or a media portal has a lot of really good business benefits. One, it's a very good communication tool. A lot of people, email is overwhelming and they'll ignore corporate type messages. Whereas maybe a short video is something more appealing and it's on demand and they'll watch it. As well, the training and support mechanism of training, again, on demand versus having to read ahead of time or train ahead of time to apply skills is really key in supporting application functionality and process functionality and things like that. And finally, I think a tube is important for just people to engage socially. Yeah, Kaltura, we use MediaSpace. Right now we're on the self-hosted. We host our own MediaSpace, although we'll be moving to 4.5 as quickly as possible and be on the cloud. And then we also use the latest version of KMC. Since we've had a media portal, even before we use Kaltura, we've had the name Accenture Media Exchange as our portal name. And we just kept that name even when we implemented Kaltura. Video as a form of communication is very key, and that was the reason we started an Accenture Media portal. Marketing really wanted to explore this, other realm besides written communication, the actual verbal on-demand video communication. Our CEO and all of our top leadership really adopted this and kind of walked the walk. Our CEO, Pierre Nanterme, he has a channel on Media Exchange, and that is his really only way of communicating to all the people. He never sends out an all people email. If anything, it's a video with an email that's just, here's the video, a link to the video. So, it's really important to us as a communication medium, and it's really important to our top leaders. Our video usage is pretty high, so we have about, like I said, 60, 70,000 unique people going into Media Exchange in a given month. Our views sit at about 20,000, 30,000 in a month. There's spikes. Start of fiscal year will spike because there's a lot of communications, marketing, comms, but that 30,000, 40,000 sometimes on a good month is where we sit from a views per month perspective. Right now we have about 11,000 current online videos available for viewing. When your CEO is using it and the top level of the org chart's using it, that's sometimes enough to push usage. The other way was we have done campaigns. We did recently and often video contests. The most recent one was What's Accenture's Secret Sauce? So a short video on what makes Accenture great, what makes you feel included, engaged in Accenture. And that's a global campaign, so a lot of people out of all the countries submitted and everybody could vote, and there was winners per geography. So it was something that was really engaging and got people browsing and watching on Media Exchange. From a collaboration perspective, ROA is always something that's difficult to measure. It's hard to do hard business benefits. We always use usage as a way to kind of show our business benefit. Our usage on Media Exchange has been ever growing since it existed in 2007. We get about 70,000 unique viewers in a given month. If you look at it over a year, we're getting about 200,000 unique users. So almost everybody in a given year is going out to Media Exchange to do something, which I think is very high. That means it has high benefit. It's a separate destination, so the fact that someone's taking time out of their day to go there means that they're getting some usage out of it. So we're really happy with those kind of numbers. Also, from an ROI perspective, the training has really become a place where we can save money. We've been able to reduce help desk support because of those on-demand videos where people can see it and watch it happen versus just reading about it. Some of the important features to look for when implementing a media portal are: one is being cross-browser and mobile agnostic. It necessarily needs to work on all types of browsers. It needs to be viewable without any customizations on all types of mobile devices. I think the cloud solution is very important in this day and age. Enterprise storage is very costly, and it's something that most enterprises are going to look for. I also think the detailed web service API kit is very key. So a lot of times you can't expect your media portal to be a destination that people are going to visit often. But what you can expect is that the videos will sit out there and they can be embedded into line of business applications, right? And so that API set is really critical.